Developing news out of Madison, where police are searching for a gunman who left a young woman for dead on the side of a street. Chris Cannon is live at TriStar Skyline Medical Center. Chris, paramedics rushed the victim to the trauma center there.
Vicki, she was shot in the face, and at this hour we still do not know her name, but we do know a name, possibly the first name of the shooter. According to witnesses, the victim screamed just before she was shot, "Robert, don't do this."
I heard like bam, one gunshot, that's all there was.
Gail Loudon is used to hearing her dogs barking, but not the sound of gunfire.
Oh my gosh, there's somebody shooting. So I was just wondering what's going on in my neighborhood when I looked out the window, and then I was like, oh crap, it's right here.
Loudon lives at the intersection of Cumberland and Bixler Avenues in the middle of this Madison neighborhood. She looked out her window and could see someone on the side of the street.
That was a quite young girl laying there with the bullet in her face.
Neighbors from across the street witnessed the shooting. They all ran to help her.
We were out there, we stayed with her. We tried to put a towel on her face. She was conscious enough to pull it off. She didn't want nothing touching it.
Police say the victim most likely knows the shooter.
There was some sort of altercation. The female mentioned the name Robert, and she was then shot.
The shooter and another person took off in a silver car, leaving a scene not often played out in this area.
It doesn't happen very often, and here in the Madison precinct, we don't have that many shootings at all.
That's what's most surprising to people like Gail Loudon. She feels this is a typically safe area with longtime residents.
They've been here 50, 60 years. My neighbors right here have been here 55 years. So it's always been a nice, quiet neighborhood.
Except for dogs barking and on Thursday morning, the sound of a single gunshot.
And police say at the time of the shooting, the victim did not have any identification on her. At last check, she was at critical condition here at TriStar Skyline. Now, police are looking for a man named Robert. He is either white or Hispanic, about 6 foot tall with long black hair, and he was wearing a black leather coat at the time of the shooting. If you have any information on that, call Metro Crime Stoppers. We are live at TriStar Skyline Medical Center. Chris Cannon, News Channel 5 HD.